The end of the tax year is nearly here, and you might not even realise that there's all sorts of things you should be doing. But I'm going to try and make your life easier by giving you my top 5 things to focus on before the 5th of April arrives. Now, I've discussed all of these in more detail in other videos, so do check them out if you feel a little bit overwhelmed by the list I'm about to give you. In reality, these will change depending on if you're a business owner, employed, or retired, but I've tried to keep it to some core things that almost everyone should have a think about before the end of the tax year arrives. So, number 1 is to make use of your Icer. You can currently put up to £20,000 a year in an Icer, and once it's in there, it's completely tax-free, which is an amazing thing. Number 2 is to make sure you have made pension contributions. Higher rate taxpayers can make a 72% return just by putting their money into a pension. 72%. 3. If you earn £100,000, you'll be losing your tax-free personal allowance. If you use your pension wisely before the end of the tax year, you can bring your income down and get your whole personal allowance back. So that's an extra £12,500 of tax-free money back in your pocket. Number 4, make use of an industry secret known as Carryforward. You can make up for the last 3 tax years of unused pension contributions, which means you could theoretically put as much as £128,000 into your pension in a single tax year. You'll then receive a further 20% in relief from your pension provider, turning this immediately into £160,000. Now, there's lots of nuances to this, so do check out my more detailed video for an explanation if you think it might be relevant to you. It'll hopefully be worthwhile, as it's one of the only ways I know that someone can make £32,000 with very little effort. Number 5, if you have any capital gains tax exposure, make disposals up to your annual allowance of £12,300. Do this properly and you should be able to reduce your tax exposure every single year. It's even more important this tax year as the Office of Tax Simplification have made sweeping recommendations to the Chancellor which could massively restrict your ability to do this going forward. So, if you're not sure what you should be doing before the end of the tax year, hopefully my 5 top things will make your life a little bit easier. Don't wait, get planning, because time really is ticking away. And remember, your money really does matter.